Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Today, I think we're going to do the inside of an aquarium. Just seems like fun to, give our noble folk another place to wander around in. And I literally came up with this idea about 90 seconds ago because I wasn't exactly sure what we were going to make. So, we'll see what we get to. That's going to be our room, I think. And we're going to make it, let's say, 40 meters across by 60 meters. 40 across by 60 long. A single story is going to be 3 meters. And we're going to play with the ceiling, I think, a little bit on it later. So let's just, but 3 meters is going to be our base starting point. Yeah. Alrighty. Sounds good to me. Let's go in and get rid of that roof because we're going to remake it. And separate out our floor. So the first thing we need to do is come up with a neat walking path through this space. And I think the easiest way to do that is just to subdivide it a bunch. We're going to use quadri mesh and give it, 500 sounds good. Delete the original. Yeah, that's fine. Now what I want to do, I think, is just warp some stuff around. So turn on proportional in G and make it way bigger. So we can't create some paths. And then perhaps some pockets as well. Let's see. It's like this. They're different sizes. And then, because we don't really know our scale yet, let's just scale it up so it's all inside of our building. Okay. Maybe, I think we might want to subdivide more, actually. Don't think I got quite enough small here. Let's do that. Let's do this. That. Okay. That's going to create some flow through for tanks in our space. Let's make that bigger and bring that back around like that. Okay. So I think, and then I'm just going to do a little bit of massaging ourselves. So we take that, and now we can go here to here, here to here, no, to here. There we go. And EZ3. That can be one space. Okay. Then come here and along that. We're just using this to get a starting point. We're going to adjust them around anyway. Cool. And we'll put a straight path there, which will be different. And that's fine. And grab this, a straight path here. and then select. Yeah, not loving that. That's still a little too. I think I'm gonna warp it though. Let's try that. Oh, there we go. Something like that, maybe. Not 100% sure yet. You know what? I'm not liking this way of doing it. It's an idea, but it's not working for me. So let's just go back. You can go back before remesh. We're just going to go back to that. And I think we're just going to draw it. I think that's going to be better. We tried the other way, and that's cool. Curve, Bezier, but I want it more organic even than that. So let's just draw it. Draw a curve there. Cool. Curve there. And I'm going to say a big one. Not quite that much, but that's probably okay. Let's just take this. If that might be better. Those might be our 3 big tanks for this space. Now let's just, I want a person so I can get an idea how big that is there. Yeah. Select our dude. Yeah, okay, that's plenty of room for walking. Perfect. Okay, I think those will make 3 good tanks. And I think, yeah. Okay. Into that. And then I kind of want our ceiling to rise up. I was thinking I might do it flat, but let's do it this way. This could be kind of neat. Okay. 3. So that's our whole thing. Yeah. And tab. I just want to see. Okay, we could even do it this way, and then that's going to give us an angle there too. We might just have to adjust it a little bit. Tab, or Shift A, curve, Bezier. We'll start another one, and we're going to go draw. Oh, other way I want to go. Like that. Okay. Now, that could work, I think. Geometry, extrude. No, don't we want, we do want to extrude it, but let's not do it that way though. Let's just 0. Q, convert to mesh. Let's just try to mesh with tab. A, E, turn off proportional. Is it on? That was off. E. Oh. E, yes. And E. up to there, and then E, and E, and then E, and E. Okay. We got the whole thing yet? Nope. Something like that. Covers the whole area, gives us a wave. We have differing waves. That's cool. Let's remesh it. This is a good one for remeshing. Let's say 1,000. Get rid of the original. Take a look. Yeah, that looks all right. Okay. We want to smooth it way down. So we could just object shade smooth probably, right? That looks all righty. Cool. Oh, did I get rid of the wrong thing? Delete something else, I think. Where are my walls? There's my walls. Cool. 2 E3. EZ3. Just gonna cut through. Make our ceiling that way. So we now have this kind of weird organic ceiling. Kind of liking it. Feels okay. Because then we can create our tanks. And see, my ceiling doesn't cover all the way, does it? Well, we could allow for some from the outside world, I suppose, but let's just bring it over. Yeah. There we go. Full ceiling. Now, new collection, ceiling, turn it off, and this, yeah. New collection, structure, walls, turn it off. And these bad boys here. I don't really need to do that. It's probably better to do it. Well, let's keep it fluid right now. Okay. Sure. That gives us way more than we need, but that's sort of our general vibe now, right? I think I'm into that. Okay. Let's just convert to mesh. Okay. And our floor, I'm just gonna make it bigger so it covers everything. Because I want to cut shit out, I think, just to make it easier on my life too. Okay, so let's tab, Shift D, Q, add modifier, solidify, down. Cool. And this, control minus. And we want it to be float. Yeah, sure. Well, let's see if exact works with. Yeah. Cool. Apply all. Get rid of that cutter. So now our floor just goes to the floor, which is what we want. And I think our ceiling needs to be a bit bigger. There we go. Let's do the same thing with it. Q. Come on, Shift D. Add modifier solidify. Doesn't now it's not even do it that way. Let's just do tab A E. Make sure it's not facing the wrong way. It's all right. Cool. And it, and minus. And again, exact, all tolerant. And apply all. And delete. And now we have a ceiling. Let's make sure that we didn't. No, we're good. All right. Do we have some weird extras? Looks like we got some weird extras on it. Oh, I could fix that. I don't know why I did that. I'm just going to grab it. All right, come on. Grab all of it to there. And do I need those ones? Yeah, I do. Now we're just going to do it. Alt-Z. So there's different sizes. Whatever. C. We should get most of it. Not all, though. All right, let's do it this way. That's all that wall. Right, yeah. I don't know why it didn't work, but hey. Booleans can be weird. Grab that. And just grab all that. Cool. Control I. Yes. Delete faces. Gone. Now we just have floor to ceiling, roughly. Right? We might even drop our ceiling down like, I don't know, half a foot or something to make sure we have it. But floor to ceiling stuff. Cool. And our structure walls are there. And we could cut the things out from the side of them, but I think we'll leave them alone for right now. Okay. Because I think, well, we need to decide if we're going to have the enclosures extend beyond or not. I don't have to. Another thing I'm going to do here, solidify, so I can fucking see it. There we go. And these, I know they're going to be glass, so let's just do the same thing to them. Solidify. Thickness of 0.05, 5 centimeters. Sure. Even doesn't matter at that size. Good. And that one, I think we're just going to go ahead and apply. That's going to be our glass. Looks good. Okay. And maybe let's remesh it. Cool. Now it's just smoother. And we're going to call it tank walls. And probably just move it in the collection to tank walls. There we go. Like it's a little weird here, huh? Oh, I see. Maybe I don't want to do that yet. Let's undo. Go back a little bit. Cool. Now let's, maybe I should first to that. Does that look all right? Or does it already have the solidify? Did I still have the solidify on it? I did. Get rid of it. Now it's just one face. Yes. Okay, good. Remesh. Now we are in. Now we're cooking. Cool. Now we can get rid of the old one. Add modifier, solidify. 0.05. Is it going to do it that way? No. Cool. 5 centimeters. Wall looks good. Everything looks right. Yep. Cool. And we just go ahead and give it a glass too. Why not? Special. Add material. Make sure. We got glass. Cool. We might tweak it later, but we got it right now. Roughness 0.02. Very not rough. We won't be able to see through it. It's kind of the point to one of these places. Okay. Our ceiling. It's all right. No, it's still need the walls to go a little higher, don't we? Do one more flight up. Okay. Now, if I want to cut into those, I think we do. Maybe not. Maybe we will not cut into the sidewalls yet. Okay. That's our structure. Now, we need 3 sets of doors of some kind here. Or just tunnels, which is still gonna be a door. Okay. Edit it, and I think in editing, I'm gonna turn off. Yeah, so it's just flat. And we want a door like about here. Yeah. Door about there. And a door about there. Okay, so these doors here can be larger. Not that one. Bevel. Get an even number just for not grins and go. Oh, well, first, before we do that, rotation scale. Now, there we go. Width of, how wide a tunnel do we want? 6 meters? Yeah. Okay. And then 3E out that way. And E out that way. Whew. And not even thickness. Okay. So that gives us sort of that, you know, off to the next enclosure sort of vibe. And maybe here too, same thing, but I think this one's gonna be a bit narrower. This one's only gonna be 2. Yeah, it's fine where it is. You don't need to move it. And then E out. Okay, so we have our 3 paths in and out. We should save. 2606, 22, Aquarium. Cool. Now, a lot of times, let's see. We could keep the floor, but I think we want to put some like coral or rock type stuff in here. Do I have coral objects? I thought I did. If I do, that would be cool. I know there are a bunch available, but I don't remember if I have any, but I thought I did. A little bit. I mean, I think I made my own too, didn't I? And when I was doing the what you call it, underwater project, which I suppose I could just go grab stuff from too. Maybe that is the way, just to reuse a little bit of that for speed today, not regenerate a whole bunch of stuff. Let's maybe do that. Go to last year's project. We did a whole project underwater for like a couple of weeks last year. Let's see. Pathfinders. Coral structures, undersea road. Undersea road should have stuff around it. Let's try that one. Let's see what we got. We'll make some new stuff probably, but I want to see. Yeah, cancel, go away. Yeah, there's some fun things in here. Let's see. Coral. Those are the 4 objects, I think. Let's see. Yep, nice. Let's grab those. First off, object, convert to mesh, just apply all the modifiers. And Alt-P, clear the parent, just to make sure. And bring them over to here. M, new collection, coral. Alrighty. Now, let's go grab some rocks. Got a couple of large rock formations that I think might be fun to use. Let's try it. Medium rock formation here. That looks cool. Yeah. And cool. And these are neat. There's a smaller one. And a large one. Just some kind of along the wall for the large ones, just in general. That whole sort of like fake rock. It's like you're making a fish tank, which I suppose we kind of are. Cool. And then we can add another large one here. They need to come down, as do these. And then let's grab that one. Okay, cool. Let's bring this one over here as well. So we have that. It's kind of going to be our base rock section for that. Excuse me. Now I think my floor is going to need back to just there. And excuse me. Let's subdivide it. And 25. 25 seems about right. Okay, and then C. Grab all of that. Ungrab that and that. Yeah, we could subdivide one more time, but I think that might work for us already. Don't need to go too much. Let's go to vertex group +1. We'll try one tank at a time first. Tank 1, assign. Now, just for grins and giggles, those were in their own group, right? No, they need to be M, new collection, tank walls. I think they were, and then we switched it up. Okay, so grab our ground, geoscatter, and then grab our coral. And we're gonna, it doesn't super matter. Cluster, sure. Scatter selected items, yes. Scatter objects. Okay. Oh, a rotation scale. I have one other object selected or something. Let's undo. I just have those selected, right? Yeah, and they're scale to 1. Yeah, okay. This is not scale to 1. Now it is. Now I've scatter it. Okay. And first thing for that culling masks, we want vertex group, tank 1. We only want it there. And distribution, we're going to count. Did it not do it? Instances I see 0.1. Do I have another? Looks like I have another thing selected on this. Oh, I know why. Okay. Now. Just grab this one and this one. And set just the slightest. There we go. And remove from tank 1. Okay, so we just have coral in our tank, but it is coming through a little bit, which we don't love. And the way to fix that is we're just going to go to a proximity and repel from tank walls. Minimum distance of 1. That should keep it no coral within a meter of a tank wall, which should pretty much keep us inside. Yes. Looking pretty good. Let's double our collection. And, you know, not bad. I think it'll work for us anyway. We still have one outside. Okay. Let's remove from, there we go. This removed from the selection. Easy enough. take a look. Cool. We might want to cut our floor with our wall section as I'm thinking about this. We could, and I think it might help us out too. It would certainly make things easier. Let's do it. Save. Okay, so we're going to duplicate the first off. We're going to apply it. Cool. Make it a full object. Shift D. Make it bigger. And do I want to do that? No. Actually, I want to try something else. I'm going to unapply that. Okay. Shift D. Get rid of that. And this, Control minus. Just that. And apply all. And tab. Does it give us anything? No. Just want those lines, curse you. That's what I was trying to do the other way first versus this, but undo. Gonna go back to. Okay, this is the new tank wall. That's why. No, or just down a little bit. Okay. And Control minus. Okay. Where'd my floor go? Yeah, I know. Where are you? Now the other one. Cutter. Is it in ceiling? No. Where's my floor? Oh, it's collection cube, right? Yes. Okay. Solver exact, self-intersect, and hole tolerant. It's still going to be garbage. Okay, I was hoping, but no. Let us duplicate it first. Take it down. We'll get there, I swear. This, Q, add modifier, solidify. So I want it to go inside though, right? Yeah, not that way. 1, and it's just going to be 0.01, real thin. Okay, and apply. And that. And then our floor and minus. And our floor. Can we solo it? And exact, hole tolerant, self-intersection. Apply all, because we got, let's see, tab. Great. Shift G, coplanar. Delete those faces. Sweet. Delete those faces. All right. L, good. L, P section. Cool. Delete that. Come back to here. This. Bring that back up. Cool. There's our floor. Q, add modifier, solidify it. Up just a little bit. I'm just redoing how I'm doing my thing, but it'll work out better. Thickness 0.05. Great. Okay. because yeah, gonna just do it all over again. Nuke that. Better way, so do it the better way. Save. Okay, so we have no what you call it? Scatter ecosystem now. So we'll select our that. We could even make them all kind of the same if we wanted to for right now. Or LP section L or LP section. Cool. So it's just the one object now. And that is that. And then we're going to select our coral objects. Do this again. And scatter objects. Oh, they have to select it. Okay. Everywhere. Way too much. Cluster instances 0.2. Only 0.4. Yeah, 0.4 looks good. We want it to be abiotic on slope, so it's only going up. Why do we have some upside down too? Oh, because my slope is absolute. There we go. Only vertical. Cool. And procs repel from tank walls. And hide coral just to make sure that that's not. What is that one? My object going out that far. All right. Tank walls, minimum of 1. Why is that one still attached to still out there? That is an excellent question, and I do not have an answer to it. Seed. Is that an object? What is that? I hide. No, it's part of geoscatter. It is scattering on, and it's putting one right there for some weird reason. It has nothing to do with our source. Okay. Why? I'm just going to grab select or select hierarchy. Yeah, select objects. No. Okay. Why is it outside of the object entirely? Control A, rotation scale. No. Okay. Tank walls, 0. Okay, so that has nothing to do with that. That's just like a bug, maybe. Weird. We're getting an object there. Yeah, it is definitely part of our scatter. Morning, Michael. I'm just going to delete this again, try it over again, just to see what the hell. That's very weird. Oh, it's emitting. Oh, there's 2 emitters. I see. I think I see the problem. Cube 1. No. Cube 1. Yeah. I just remove this. Yes, that was the problem. It's from the other one. Cool. It's like, what the hell's going on? Alrighty, so we got some coral, some rocks. Feeling all right. Um, we're gonna have to figure out how to do the watering here in a minute, but that's another story. Let's just see how it looks color-wise. Cool. We just give this a sand. Let's see what we have. I know I have a sand. Sandstone ground, sand. There's a sand material. Okay. Cool. Not great yet, but it'll give us what we want for right now, just to get something started. Okay. So we're into that. First tank. Sure. How different we want the other ones to be? Yeah, I don't know. We could try a bunch of different stuff, right? Oh, that's interesting. That's a different sand shader. Let's just see what it looks like. I'm curious. Which one I like better? They give it to us. It doesn't want to load it. It's fine. Okay, we'll come back to it. Oh no, there's a person. This is a large go into the aquarium. There's your person. I'm gonna make these walls. Kind of messing with colors before I normally do sometimes, but whatever. Plastic paint, dark matte walls. For right now, anyway. Okay. Now, this bad boy here, let's just take a look. We have the option, yeah. So we can come here and actually sculpt mode and just kind of tweak it a little bit. I don't care if, as long as it goes out, it doesn't matter. We just don't want to touch our edges near the glass. Be kind of careful. That feels like it's all right though. Yeah, of course. Save object mode, and I want this to be shade smooth. Sure. Cool. And then rock. Again, we can kind of just use some of these large rocks. Throw this here. That looks all right. And you rotate it, kind of bring it in here and down into our sand, and then sure, like that. That's fun. This guy has one of these pillars here. I don't think I did. I might have done one before. Yeah, it's a different pillar though. Cool. These are slightly cartoony. On the other hand, there's, they're also fake. So you're allowed to make fake rocks look fake sometimes, in my opinion. And then we want, I think, a big mountain for this one. Let's go grab big, medium, smalls, Astronova environments, right? assets. Where is it? Oh, right. Turn off your filtering. Mountain, red. It's going to be too big, but that's fine. Scale it down. Even more. Okay, yeah, that looks cool. Bring it forward and down just a little bit. Just so it's under our ground. Okay. And let's try giving it the same material. Let's see what that looks like. I don't even know. No, can't do that. It's got EVs on it. Let's try give them. Let's see. Check my materials. Landscapes, sand. Is that the one I used? Thought I made one again that was like rock and sand. Maybe over here. Let's look. What is my material here? Sandy shore. Did I not copy it? I don't see it. Well, let's try. Because I want the rocks mixed with sandy shore. I'm just going to grab this object. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to grab that that directory. Come back to the other one. F4, append. Paste that directory. Material, sandy shore. And turn this. See, it has some rock on it. Yeah, it does. Okay, that'll work better for us. That's fine, particularly for, in a freaking aquarium. Can actually even select the ground. Go with sandy shore on that one too. And that ties it together with our ground nicely. Cool. Then actually, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to join these together. They're just one object. And then come over to our geoscatter. And cube 3. Cluster. My copy selected scatter. Cool. Over here and paste system from buffer, but we're not going to synchronize it because we might change it. Turn it on. Kind of cool. We do get a little bit of like wonkiness there, but it's fine. At least for right now. We can change our slope to a maximum of, I still want it to be absolute. 5. Why do I have upside down ones? I shouldn't. Not on our absolute slope. Let's see. Control A, rotation scale. Tab. Is this thing not? No, there's a modifier. L. I think we lost a modifier for it, didn't we? No. Let's see. G coplanar. Great. Plus, no. That plus assign no upside down, no down. And come out and vertex group, no down. Cool. I don't know why, but whatever. Great. So we got a tall one with coral, a lower one with coral, and then one over here that has no coral and is just rocks. Right? Yeah. And we can take, I'm going to do this, 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 and join them together. This object, does it have? Nope. This, join these together. And we'll also go with Sandy Shore. Taking a look. Maybe. Taking a look. Fine. Tab A, use Smart UV Project. There we go. Okay. So now, decide how we want to handle the other stuff. I think I'm going to change my mind again. I want those sections again. So this, L, Shift G, coplanar. No, come on. Okay, good. Good. And cool, yeah. Because it's that. Shift D, P section. Cool. Now I need to do the same thing on this one. It's a little harder because we warped it, right? Yeah, but 2, no, 3, G coplanar. Let me just grab L, Shift hide. There we go. Now, how do I want to do this? This is what happens when you don't think it through. But again, that's just the way this goes sometimes. Okay, Shift G, Alt hide. Shift G, coplanar. Cool. That got it for us. And then one. Whew, no. And L. Oh, just L. Shift D, P section. Now I have those floor sections for all three of them, right? Yeah, there's that one. Can I make another one? Where'd it go? Oh, yeah. No. I know I did this. Cool, I did. M, new collection, tank tops. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's solve them. Face orientation. 2 of them are correct. 1 of them is wrong. Okay. Great. Now, I want all 3 of these. And I want ceiling. Okay. Great. Tank tops. Down. And I'm going to just going to join them together, I think, for one thing. And then add a modifier. Yeah. Control 1. Simple. And this, and then this. Add modifier shrink wrap. Up. And we're going to go with 2. Project on surface, offset 0.1. Why is it getting all weird? We don't know. Something's off with this one. Is there just something that's like a little bit? Probably there's a duplicate on it. Looks like it. Yeah, we got a lot of. Okay. Merge at first. No, undo. Come back. Okay, let's turn off shrink wrap on it so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Let's turn off subdivision 2, actually. Well, maybe. Okay. 1. Try that. See if that does it for us. No. It's being wonky. W, subdivide. Did I get rid of this shrink wrap? All right. It's still just that one. I hate you. I hate you. Okay. Let's see if I can do a shrink wrap with it. See if I like that better. Okay, so that's okay. Shrink wrap. Subdivision levels. Oh, it does it better now. Cool. That's nicer of it. Good. And that feels maybe a bit more. Cool. I'm into that. Interesting. Cool. Apply all. Now, again, I don't think it's really going to matter, but Q, solidify, no. It's this one face, right? Yeah. Easy. Cool. It's doing what I want. I need to really come down into my view. It's so big. Where's my person? Oh, it's too big. Let's see. Individual origin. Scale. Oh. Undo history. We got to go back to where we applied all. There we go. Now. Scale. No. What are you doing here? So much shit going on. Can't see where I'm at anymore. Okay, fine. Turn off geoscatter. Get out of here. New collection. Floor. Monday. By floor. Structure walls can already go away too. These three things. I'm going to go M, new collection, tank floors, and turn them off. And these should all also go to tank floor. Okay, there we are. I don't want this outside of the thing. That was the whole point. This is really pissing me off. Tab. No. I can just cut through it, I suppose. It might be the easiest way to do this. Again. All this, and it might be annoying, but fine. This is starting to piss me off. Delete. Okay. Let's see. So what I wanted is just some light in these freaking things, but not in our main area. I have cutter still. No, got rid of it. Shift D. Okay. Now, just to keep this to make sure, turn it off. this and this, control minus. Cool. This, apply all. That actually looks like it worked reasonably well. Let's see. Come here. Just it. Good. Okay. Now, come on, Seth, you got this. 2. Let's see if this will work. Feeling stupid for some reason today. Actually, I don't even need to do that. All I need to do is to here, right? Yeah. V, cut that. Okay, because that's 1. And then if I come from to here, V, cut that. Now I should just be go right. L, yes, good. Okay. I haven't decided what I'm doing for fish yet, honestly. So, okay. That's going to be plus assign new lit roof. It's going to be new roof. We do not need glass, so we're just going to get rid of it. Assign that to lit roof. Okay, so now I can do the same thing here, and that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right? Yeah, and this goes to the edge, so V, cool. And here we just need to add 1. Okay. Oh, it doesn't, I don't think it matters because it should be outside of our building already. I suppose I should check that. It is good. Oh, no. Did I not cut it out? I did. Or did I miss one here? Oh, there's one spot it didn't cut through. I see. We might have to tweak it a little bit, but that's fine. We can always move it. V, L, cool. Lit roof, assign, turn regular roof back on. Doesn't matter, no. And then our last one here, again, doesn't really matter because it should be outside to there. I'll get the last one. Cut it. We kind of went around our ass to get to here, but I think we got it. I may have already done that one. I did that one. And did this one. Lit roof. Assign. Okay. Now L, X, faces. Goodbye, bye. Turn on the other one. That looks okay. It's like I didn't screw it up. If I did, we'll see. All right. A down just a little bit. 0.1, 0.25. I think that might be close enough for government work. So this one is, yes, that's the regular roof, and it can be dark matte. This one, just for checking something, I don't even need that anymore. Okay, because we decided to do it in separate pieces. And lit roof is going to just be that Z8. Emission. Wrong direction. Or, oh, I see. There we go. I went up when I should have gone down. And structure walls. And geoscatter. We're just going to check shit because it's been that kind of morning so far. Floor and tank floors. I need to go up in light, but okay, floor can also be, for right now, dark matte. I might even take I might cheat our glass and set its IOR to 1. So something. Right, we can go a little bit of distortion. So I don't want as much distortion as you actually get from glass, just because it doesn't look right. But that feels okay. I mean, our light is wrong, obviously. But what is that? Lit roof. So that's a problem. No, or is it? Are we outside of our space? Yeah, we are outside of our space here on this one. Why are we? Did it not cut through right? Ah, you bastard. Let's see. Where's our walls? Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know why. Kind of pissing me off. It's been that kind of day, though. Still being that kind of day. You fuck. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm just getting fucking pissed off with this right now. It happens. No, it did right. That was right. What the hell? Okay. Just this one face there did something wonky. Right? Something like that. You know, I don't even care. That is now close enough that I don't care. Oh, and maybe I do. Like, maybe that this whole thing is just kind of annoying me, and yeah, I don't even fucking care anymore. No. I I wonder. Okay, that looked right though. That is nothing's going outside there. Well, that's a little off. Okay, that's the point. You can just move it to there. Now that's lining up. Everything else looks like it's basically lined up. Like we went in here a little bit. There we go. Okay. All that's looking fine. Because the next problem we're going to have, of course, is getting water into these things. And I think that's going to be a tomorrow's job because I don't even want to think about it right now, to be honest. That's the other thing I was trying to work with it this way is we might use these as water. I wonder if can we do. Okay, that one goes all the way around. That's handy. Cool. See, I say I'm not going to mess with it, then I'm going to mess with it because that's, again, just how I fucking am. Hide. L, 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 hide. There's all of that. Okay. Now, a Shift D, P section, SZ0. Flatten that fucker down. Cool. E, or not even. Let's see. Control A, rotation scale. Great. Q, add modifier, solidify. Weird. As long as it's mostly inside, we can work with it. And it is mostly inside. Undo. Q. Great. Okay. A, E. Is that better? That works better, I think. Something wrong there. A, Shift N. Okay. Weird. Is it? No, it doesn't have a modifier. It's both sides, right? Yep. A, E. Okay. It doesn't need to go that high everywhere, but it does on this one over there. So we might as well go that high everywhere. And okay. That does feel like it's inside the glass enough for us. Cool. All right, I just want to try this. Control A, rotation scale. Cool. Physics. Objects. Polygonic. Aquatic full. Spawn material. Water. Doesn't really matter which one. I'm going to go with swimming pool because it's probably the most excuse me, easy to see. Convert to editable. Just make sure. Set the cycles. It has no glow because for some reason some of them. I don't want to be lit. Wake is off. Water roughness, overall animation speed, foam strength, foam noise, shore water. Cool. Let's see. It feels like it's glowing to me, right? I'm not on. New collection. Water. That feels like it's glowing to me. Shading. There is no EV. Go away. Oh, it's. There we go. I think. Yeah, I'm having a nice day today. Exactly. Rather fucking piece of. All right. Now it looks like water. Right? We might even tweak it some more. I mean, we probably will tweak it some more. But there does come a time when you have to be like, you know what? I need to take a break from this because it's annoying the crap out of me. I think also setting a camera angle would help just so I know where the heck I am. And ceiling. All are on. Okay. Well, our lighting is clearly all the way wonky and off right now, but we are, despite the fact that I'm having a day, we are getting somewhere. I just have to remind myself of that. We got our water in. It just seems like everything's just fighting me today, and this is our ceiling lights, right? Yeah. Tank lights. Why is it duped? Okay, that's interesting. That's part of my problem. There shouldn't be 2 layers of this thing. That might help us a lot. Now what happened? L, 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 X, faces. That's what it should look like, right? Except no. Yeah, it's still being painful. Because now it's not lining up right. Something just happened to our ceilings, and I don't know what it was. Exactly. I think we're gonna fix. I think I know what happened. It's annoying. It won't be that hard to fix, but we lost our vertical, or yeah, our tie to that. We're doing okay. It's coming along. We're getting there. It will work. We just have to remind ourselves everything will be all right. Anyway, let's turn off the ceilings so to see, because it looks cool. Everything except the ceiling's working great. Tanks are, because the problem with doing something like this is functionally you're trying to make multiple environments in the same shot, and it's not easy. And the fact that I wanted my roofs to be flowing like this versus flat made it much, much harder. And I may undo that. I may be like, yeah, no, after a while, just because I'm kind of, that might be the thing that goes, is this roof may flatten out, just for my sanity. Although it's kind of enjoying the challenge. But yeah, we got our tank set up. We got our building set up. All that's looking good. I think we're in a good shape for tomorrow, when hopefully my brain will be functioning better and this will go smoother and Blender will not be fighting me on everything, which is what it feels like today. It's also really hot, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, sorry to end on a grumbly note, but I hope this was at least, again, welcome to reality of working. This is what it's really like, not what tutorials are like. Some days you have days like this. Thanks for hanging out with me, folks. I appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow and we will get this done. Take care, everybody. Later.